everyone! I've just realized today that I haven't uploaded a video in a long time. Ara says hi, by the way. And I thought I'd do a small Q&A. So I went to my street team group on Facebook and asked people there to suggest questions for today. And they've been all quite nice and sent them to me. So let's get started. This should be quite interesting. The first question was from my friend JP, who runs Multitasking Mama's reviews. But because her question is a bit sensitive, I will leave that for last. Sorry JP, but I just can't. I have to work my way up to your question. The next one is from Dawn from Rainbow Gold Reviews. She's one of their reviewers and she's absolutely amazing. And her question was, what made you decide on that tattoo? By that tattoo, she means the one I've recently got. And by recent, I mean I started about a month ago and I've just completed my second session and it's done. And it's of an angel. That's manga inspired. Actually, I took a guy from one of the mangas I love and added some wings, and that's my angel. So to answer your question, I got the initial idea while working on a submission for Waywardings of Heaven and Hell anthology. Actually, I started working on it way back, but I thought it would fit that anthology and started working on it more. It's a dark sci-fi where angels are kind of an alien race. Anyway, while going through that story and just thinking about stuff, I've come up with this angel concept, but not the normal angel nor fallen. It's just about the inner struggle that we all go through at one point or another, and that angel fighting his demons is just something that appealed to me. So yeah, because it's kind of an ongoing battle between everything that's going on, I thought I'd add a lot of color to it to make it, more cheerful. And that's how I got my tattoo. Also, the friend who made the tattoo for me is extremely good at color, and I wanted to just see her work. Okay, Dawn had a second question. What is the best thing about working with all the different authors and the range of books available now? For those of you who don't know, I do a lot of PR for other authors and help them promote their books. And the best thing is that you get to meet these amazing people and discover their books and help other people discover them as well. I think that's why I chose the tagline I did for Eyes on Books. It's introducing readers to their next favorite read, because that's how I feel about books. I'm just looking for my next favorite book, which is my favorite book until I get to the next one, and then they're all my favorite books. And I like to share that I'm really passionate about books and writing, and promoting other people's work is just absolutely amazing. And the range of books available, well, I work with people who write across genres and it's absolutely fantastic. I mean, you never get bored, you never get stuck into a small niche, you just read more and more all the time. The next question is from Eme. Will your series that you're working on and the next one you have planned be connected to each other? I had to ask her a follow-up question because I'm working on several series right now and I didn't know what she meant, and she said that she's generally interested if my series are connected and sort of part of the same universe, and the answer is yes and no. The werewolf universe I'm working on, and you'll see the first book in July. That's Shiki's story, Strength to Let Go. Is kind of in the same timeline and universe as my Bad Blood trilogy, which is a paranormal romance of sorts. It's a vampire trilogy, and actually Alexa, who's the main character of the entire Bad Blood trilogy, and Vix, who's one of the characters in the werewolf universe are actually childhood friends. And I'm not really sure yet, but maybe at some point there will be a sort of story where they all come together, but I've not decided yet. The rest of the series are all in their own little universes, but I'm thinking of building an entire universe around the city I've created for my Free Fiction Friday story, Magic Unleashed, and that city will be just part of a small island that's in turn part of a huge universe. I don't know what exactly I'm doing with that universe yet, but yeah, I kind of like to have some connections at some point or another. Next question is from Devika. For what do you want your books to be remembered, say in 50 years from now? What will people remember most about them? I want people to remember enjoying them the most, and probably that part about, you know, it's not the end of the world if you tried once or twice and your relationship didn't exactly pan out. Sometimes it takes a few tries, and Alexa is a good example for that, or even Shiki, because I took the idea of a species that mates for life, and a member of that species loses his mates and kinda has to deal with that and try to find love again. So yeah, if people remember not to feel hopeless and worthless just because it didn't work out a couple times and it works out for everybody else, I'm good. And maybe the weirdness of some of my stories, that would be nice if they would be remembered. I think that makes them quite special. Next question is from my dear friend Jay, who's an amazing poet, by the way. Everybody here is a dear friend of mine, so they're on my street team, so you know, they're kind of there for the long run, and I love them all. So now, Jay's question: do you find yourself taking on your character's persona while you're writing, a result of having to get inside their head? And is it difficult writing from different viewpoints? Well, honestly, my first character was Alexa, who was the lead in Bad Blood, and she's kind of 95% me. Okay, that's an exaggeration, 90% me. So I wasn't really getting into a character's head with her, and everything was written from her point of view. I hope you like the background music from Ares, by the way. Yeah, that was kind of just like, I don't know, reacting normally to stuff. But then when I got into writing gay fiction, I was afraid I wasn't really good at it, so I thought I needed practice. So my way of practicing was through roleplay. So I created a roleplay profile, and I chose Shiki out of the werewolf universe because I just was fascinated with the character and wanted to play around with him. So I've been role-playing for about 1.5 years now, so I'm pretty used to switching before voices, and I generally work on several projects at the same time. It's not difficult switching viewpoints, it just, you know, I need to be aware of doing it, and I don't exactly take on each character's persona, but for the main ones, yes, I try to have a very clear view of their personality, of who they are, of what they want, what their fears are, and just work with that. And now we're going back to JP's question. Wait, I have to switch positions a bit for this one. So JP's question, okay, that's, what is it with the sexy boobs in connection to the smexiness of your men? And she was grinning when asking that. And she said that kind of my boobs are in her face in some of the videos, and they kind of are. They are in your face all the time, and actually when I try on stuff I just struggle with them, but you know, they're here and they're staying, and I'm kind of proud of them. So the connection is that they're attached to me while I write the sexy characters in my books, and it's probably the majority of the straight ones would find them interesting. I don't know what else to say, JP, I'm sorry. But the boob thing is sort of an ongoing joke between us now, and if you're wondering what this is, it's a dotting tool. I don't know why I'm playing with this one, but thanks, JP, for your question. I mean, there needed to be some moment of complete embarrassment in this video, and you've helped me with that. Thank you everyone again for your questions. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and see you next time. Bye!